Ready for more space? I know I'm not. Welcome back, my friends. We're picking up where we last left off. Same day of recording. Decided to go ahead in for round 2. Where we last left off exploring the interloper. I don't want planet mode here. What is this? Planet. I just want the entries. What? How have we never seen this view? Oh, okay. Interesting. You know, this view is actually pretty useful, isn't it? We can view all of the relevant planets. There's a mystery planet. That must be Brittle's lantern. Right. Okay, so we were gonna go to Brittle Hollow and see more of the Hanging City. Buckle in, my friends. It's gonna be a very bumpy ride when I'm piloting. Oh, right. No, we're going to be clever this time. We're going to not crash into the planet. That sounds like a beautiful idea. Given our experiences last time, I don't want to crash into any more planets. Crashing into a car is bad enough. Hey, I'll have you know I've never ran into any other car that was turned on. Very specifically, I'm saying was turned on. So they say statistically everyone's going to get into a car accident about once every 7 years. Something like that. I'm sure the number changes depending on which source you read and who you're talking to. But like... Oh, maybe we should grab our suit. Do we have our suit? Are we wearing the suit? No! Let's grab the suit. That sounds like a good idea. Anyway, I always joke with my wife and say that, don't worry, I've got you covered. Because I tend to get into bumps and scrapes about twice the rate of the average number of times people get into car accidents, and she's never gotten into, like, any. No, I'm a walking stereotype. They say statistically men are more likely to get into accidents than women. Alright, so we're on Brittle Hollow looking for an ingress into the center of the planet. Admittedly, I probably should have thought to land somewhere more useful, since all of this planet's cool things are in the center. Wait a minute, is this a gravity cannon? Well, of course it's a gravity cannon. We already established that. We already know this is a gravity cannon. So, last time we were here, we explored all of this. We did a lot, I feel like, at the ice peaks. So this time, let's go over here, which, if memory serves, was something called the Crossroads. And the Crossroads, the road to the Crossroads broke away while we were traveling here. And we weren't able to follow this path after a certain point. So let's go here first. Perhaps we will find something interesting. Now, there's a gravity field. I don't know, maybe if we're lucky we could jump into that? Be a really quick way down into the... Okay, I keep forgetting the gravity is heavy near the center of this planet, so we don't have a choice. We're just gonna have to jump straight to this thing. We made it. Fantastic. Wait, how is there an unidentified signal? Did we never identify Ryback? Okay, there we go. Ryback's on the charts now. Did we find anything more interesting to talk to Ryback about? Let's see. Oh, interesting. We can say, I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? Sure, of course. Anything you want. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth. You know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. I saw the Hanging City on Brittle Hollow. You visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging City is where the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to a Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the black hole for something? They created the black hole, Rybeck. I saw the Sunless City on the Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible! A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great! How did they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City! Wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai. One that lived on Ember Twin, and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. Well, you're not wrong, Rybeck. I went to the comet and... Oh, wow. Wow. So that's how the Nomai died? That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. That would have been amazing. But I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd never have left Timber Hearth and come out here, or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know, it has its moments. So I guess that really was the end of the Nomai. The Nomai were killed completely by the Ghost Rock? But surely not every single Nomai was exposed to Ghost Rock, were they? I don't know. Oops. Okay, I don't think we have anything new to talk to him about, so we'll go back to the Hanging City if we can. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I want to go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Let's do it. Heyo! Which way are we going? Right or left? Oh, guess we're going left. Right. We kept seeing this tower off in the distance, but I never felt like we'd actually get here. Wow. Wait, quantum knowledge. Maybe we'll figure out how to get on the quantum moon. Bells. This seems like a new character. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Ah, this is exciting. We'll actually be able to get to the quantum moon. Hopefully. Maybe. Is this an elevator? Can we change it to go up? We can. Fancy. We don't want to go that way, do we? Because I think that leads outside of this place, probably to the North Pole. I think we saw that gravity field exactly. That specific gravity field when we were on the icy parts of the planet. Holy fish. Yeah. Goodbye, parts of Brittle Hollow. Yeah, okay, alright. These are weird gravity walkways created by the Nomai where you can just walk up them. Unfortunately, it looks like a large part of this one broke. I don't think our thrusters are strong enough to break through gravity long enough to actually reach the broken parts of the platform. This is too bad. Leave it to the Nomai, though, to create a religious tower of knowledge that you have to walk up to reach. Yeah, we just can't. Our thrusters aren't going to be able to take us up there. Now, if we had the ship, you can see the broken pieces. Well, the journey just can't end here. No, we didn't come all this way not to get up there. Alright, where's our ship? We'll confirm our suspicion that this leads us to the North Pole of Brittle Hollow. Hopefully this doesn't just smash us into an ice wall. Oh. We did not confirm our suspicion. In fact, this might still lead us to the Quantum Tower of Knowledge or whatever. Oh man, the gravity here seems precisely 1.1 that of which it was on Timberhearth, you know, give or take. Nah, I just made a bad jump. Made me think the gravity was higher. Gravity seems to be lower and lower the more we move away from the center of the planet, which makes sense. Does that mean you can jump higher if you jump on a mountain? Like, if I climb up to Mount Everest and jumped, will I jump higher than I would have jumped if I was, like, down below sea level? Bell says, beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, oh yes we are, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Thank you, Bell. You are my new favorite Nomian. Whatever it is. The trees are moving! Wait, Plume is talking. The trees are moving! The tree in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet... Sorry. I'm gonna try that again. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Thatch responds, Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock, moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason, too, Thatch, Felix responds. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? And sounds like they're talking about more quantum nonsense. Which, of course... is related to the quantum stones and apparently the trees. I thought I saw something up here. Am I just seeing things? Yeah, apparently I am. There's nothing up here. Oh, that! There it is. I want to go see that. It's fine. I'm sure we're not going to break our legs. Thatch says, Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend Wandering the Moon sounds the same. Sorry, our friend the Wandering Moon. It's amazing how the word "the" will completely change a sentence. Our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. Thatch says the only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this grove are related. Plume says, in her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Plume has to say, hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the Wandering Quantum Moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. And Felix says, I've also heard this same signal this shard produces, calling out from Giant's Deep, Timberhearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like it. Right. So we need to locate these shards, tag them with our signal scope, and that should be able to let us, well, at least identify them. I don't know if it's going to do anything significant after that, but it'll be a piece of the puzzle down, at least. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a way to actually get in here, which is so sad. Hang on. That's a Giant's Deep symbol. That's a Brittle Hollow symbol. What is that? The Eye of the Universe? Twin planets, Timberhearth. And that's the walkway we couldn't get up. More's the pity. Surface integrity 12%? What does that mean? Unidentified signal nearby. Well, let's figure that out. Oh, the museum shard. Wait, but that's like a million miles away. That's the one on Timber Hearth. What does surface integrity 12% mean? Wait a minute, there's a stone up here? How did I miss this? Oh, this whole stone is a shard. Interesting. Oh, and there's a shard over here as well. On Deep Blue. Deep Planet Giants Deep. You know what I mean. So we could go quantum shard hunting. Might not be the worst idea. Where's our ship? Ship. There it is. Well, we said we were going to do it eventually, so might as well do it now. To the shards! Jump, little Hearthian. We gotta be careful and not get sucked in by the black hole. Surface integrity 12%. What does that mean? The surface of what? The planet? I don't understand. Well, we were running a little low on rocket fuel anyway. Hello, Brittle Lantern. Please don't nuke us. Ow. Okay, let's go to Deep Blue. And, oh, it's right there. Nice. Let's take a look at, or rather see if we can find that quantum signal. Get ready for tornadoes, my friends. Or cyclones. Whatever you want to call them. Good thing this planet is mostly water. Probably difficult to actually crash here. Although, should you hit water at a certain amount of speed, it might as well be a solid. Okay, let's just kind of fly around the planet, use our ship to its greatest advantage, and see if we can't get a fix on that signal. Did we explore this? Wait a minute. Is this where the signal's coming from? I don't remember exploring this island. Oh, there's more of those jellyfish. Don't eat them. Remember that, guys. Don't eat them. I know we landed on some kind of piece of ice from this planet. I just don't think it was this one. Maybe it was this one. No, this is starting to look familiar. Oh, crap. Just don't look down. Don't look down, don't think about down. The black hole is scary, but the center of Giant's Deep is scarier. Seriously, I need to get out of this water. Duh. Alright, so, let's try that again, maybe. Okay, so we don't want to go that way. I think we've already gone this way, but really what we're trying to find here is the quantum fluctuation. So anywhere there's a quantum flux, we just want to move closer to it. So if there's no quantum flux on this tiny little island, then we don't need to go here. Quantum signal. Okay, there's one... Oh gosh, it's in the center of the planet, isn't it? Or maybe the center of the tornado. Uh-oh. Oh, crap! Oh, crap! No! No! We gotta make it back to the ship. Nailed it. It's a shard somewhere a million meters away over there. Here we are, up in space. Quite a generously sized glacier, isn't it? Are we ever coming back down? Where's the planet ever coming back down? Sploosh. Wait a minute, what if we dunked in the water and then went under the cyclone? Is that how we get in? It's a little bit scary, but that's definitely where the quantum signal is coming from. It seems to be inside this tornado. Can we enter the tornado from above? Let's try it. We can use the quantum signal to locate the center of the tornado and then just go for it. Oh, crud. Well, theoretically we can do that. In practice it may prove to be... Oh, are we in? I think we're in the center. We're in the eye of the tornado. We did it, my friends. Fantastic. Huh. Well, it is just a video game, but it really is calm in the center of a tornado. Let's explore the island. Gravity here is very heavy. We won't be able to use the thruster for very much travel. So I guess we'll just have to do things on foot. Or multiple feet. How many feet do we have? Oh, are you kidding me? It's going to do this to us again? Man, we haven't had any trouble with this so far. Alright, hang on. I'll reset the game. Okay. As I was saying, we have to travel on foot. And then I was going to check to make sure that we still only had 2 feet. And indeed, it appears the Hearthians only have 2 feet. No Ghost Rock around, which is nice. Still, though, was Ghost Rock the definitive end to all the No-Mayans? I mean, I feel like if people had hunkered down inside these underground cities, wouldn't they be safe? Maybe they were safe, but they couldn't go out to get any resources that they needed, so they slowly died off. Be welcome to this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Funnily enough, we do want to make our first quantum journey, and we weren't able to get into the lunar tower back on Brittle Hollow, but it seems that maybe there's a tower here that'll give us the info we need. Going up. It's addicting to look at. We are going very much up. I feel like we're going to leave the Earth's, Giant's Deep's atmosphere. Enter this place without friends. However, these are the lessons you to learn for yourself. Oh, I think it's a continuation of what we read earlier. Enter this place without friends, however. These are the lessons to learn for yourself. Some dead trees. Oh, okay. So we keep seeing those boxes, and I make fun of them for being Happy Meals, but it looks like those boxes are actually instant trees, the Nomayan versions of instant trees. Okay, so this is a really big empty room and nothing but a giant pit in the middle. It says to enter without friends. Yeah, might as well go. Oh, thankfully there's a gravity field that catches us on our way down. Seek the Wandering Arch. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Wait, what happened? What's up with the red lightning? Very impressive room. Very empty room. Whoa. Seek the arch? Are these the arches that we must seek? Gravity is still 2.0, so we must be at Giant Steep. Although this place very much feels shut off from the rest of the world. Alright, so we'll seek the arch. Wait, what? Okay, so the arch moves. The arch is also a quantum arch. Fancy. I think we just found our quantum fluctuation signal source. The island shard. Oh. Every time I look away and go to get a better look at it, of course I forget that it's a quantum shard. The shard seems different than the others, or at least seems different than the one that we found on Brittle Hollow. This one seems pocked with almost what would appear to be air bubbles, kind of like pumice. Otherwise, there doesn't appear to be much here. Gosh darn quantum... Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Hold up. Okay, so taken literally, observing a quantum object seems fairly straightforward, right? Observing as in viewing. Your eyes are perceiving a quantum object. Okay. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. So a quantum object doesn't exist when we look at it, or looking at a picture of a quantum object is the same as looking at the quantum object itself? If that's true, then why do quantum objects take up space? We can jump on a quantum object, we can touch it, we can... Yeah, I don't know. Oh gosh. That quantum pillar on Brittle Hollow, when I flew over to that rock to go find it, more red lightning, did it actually change positions? Was that why I flew over to the rock thinking that it was going to be over there and then it wasn't? Oh, right, this is just the same pillar, it's just changing spots because that's what quantum objects do, I guess. Oh, the arch, of course. Seek the arch. Of course, the moment we stop looking at it, it's going to disappear. Which simply means we must not observe it so that we can observe it. That makes sense. Oh, is it never going to appear here? Apparently not. This is going to be a bit of a tricky puzzle, isn't it? How do we observe the unobservable? Or approach the unapproachable? We need to find a way of observing it and maintaining our line of sight from the moment that we observe it to the moment that we approach it. The moment that we look at the arch, it's going to disappear. Appear somewhere else. So we need to not look at it in order to approach it? Because the moment that we come over here, it's going to change positions like that. Okay, so it should be behind us, right? Alright. So maybe we can travel like this. Curses. Still traveling backwards so that we don't perceive it. Wait a minute, is that how you get to the quantum moon? You have to land on it without looking at it? Perhaps. Perhaps I'm just crazy. No, I thought we had it that time. This is like trying to mix water and oil. Okay. First, let's start by identifying the number of locations that the quantum gate can exist. So, using this tree... even the tree is quantum. Here we go. Here's something we can orient ourselves with. This little symbol. Alright, using that symbol as our guide, there's 1, 2, 3, 4... 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 different places that the quantum gate can appear. So, location 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. So right now, it's right behind us. As long as we don't look at it, it should be there, right? I probably don't actually understand quantum mechanics at all, do I? So let's just not look at it? And then, will it be here? No, because now it's over there. This is puzzling. I'm not upset, but it is quite confounding. Observing a quantum object, observing an image. Wait, an image. Can we take a picture of it? Oops. Okay, so can we jump into the picture? I know that sounds silly, but... What? Why did that work? Well, it did. So regardless of why it worked, it did work. So do we have to take a picture of the quantum moon? What are you doing back here? Don't we already have you scoped? Where are we? So, if we take a picture... Of course! Because the quantum object only exists while it's perceived. So since we're perceiving it, it must exist in that location. Again, I don't pretend to actually understand why that works from a quantum standpoint, but as long as we're looking at a picture of that quantum object, it will remain in that quantum position. So we simply have to take a picture of the moon existing in a quantum location and then arrive on the moon. It seems so simple when you put it like that. So if we took a picture of both the tree and the quantum rock, both the tree and the quantum rock are going to stay there. Cool. Can we get out, though? It doesn't look like it. This is just back where we were, right? Oh, no, this is a new location. Why is this a new location? The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. So perhaps we will have to force them to naturally meet. What is this? Whoa! I see. Ah, so we're dealing with a quantum gravity walkway and the archway. Now, if we have a picture of the no, okay, that didn't work like that. I thought perhaps if we had a picture of the gravity thing, then it would exist, but it only exists in the location that we perceive it as existing. Yikes. I think we were able to do that because we froze the gravity crystal in one particular... Gosh darn it. Alright. That's fine. Take a picture of that. We simply need to wait for the archway to appear or the gravity crystal to appear. Alright. And now we simply need to take a picture of both at the same time. What's the word I'm looking for? Similar to that when we took a picture of the stone and the tree at the same time. So the stone appeared down here. It's the same island shard. We must actually be descending. It's just that the shard itself exists in several quantum locations on each level of this tower at one time or another. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Oh, okay. Thanks. Well, it seems that the tower and gravity crystals are right there. Is that going to work? Nope. We must need more gravity crystals. Unless of course we take the picture now of the gate and this crystal. No, that didn't work. There we go. Got that gate and that crystal. Now maybe we can maneuver that crystal down below? Ah, we did. Fancy. And there we have it. Oh, jeez, that's terrifying. Alright, I'm taking a picture of you so you stop moving around. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who follow later. The Nomai are pretty cool. Where does this take us? Oh dear. Oh good, this is just water, not a chamber of death. Huh. So they said they were going to teach us, and they did teach us, but they taught us by letting us learn ourselves. The best kind of learning. Well, I didn't expect to understand how quantum mechanics work, at least in this game, so quickly. It just kind of came out of nowhere. It was like, ah, suddenly we now know how all the quantum stuff works. Simply take a picture of it. But I guess that's that. That tower is pretty high. Goodbye, tower. Stupid sun. Have at thee! I grin at thee, thou grinning sun. Maybe if we fly into it, we'll intimidate it to the point where it won't explode. Oh darn, we're wrong. Well, cool. We understand how quantum mechanics work. We can manipulate quantum mechanics at will now by simply perceiving an image of a quantum object in the location we wish it to remain in. But what does that actually mean in the long run? Well, it means we can land on the quantum moon. Let's go do that. That seems like a cause worthy of our efforts. Especially considering that we attempted to land on the quantum moon so many other times before and were thwarted. Thwarted. Whatever. I love that our dialogue here keeps changing. You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about. The autopilot flew my ship directly into the sun. Wait, autopilot? What autopilot? Had an exciting dream, did you? It's not exactly impossible for the autopilot to get you too close to the sun, but it's not like it'll try to take you there on purpose. Make sure the sun isn't between you and your destination when you engage autopilot, and you'll be fine. There's an autopilot? Wait, seriously? Hold up here. How do we do this autopilot thing? Altimeter, temperature, O2. I see no autopilot. Is it here? Oh yeah, we got new info. A lot of purple info. Quantum signal. The Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. A strange rock shard that wanders when no one is watching. That is the quantum shard. The Nomai determined the shard is the reason objects in this grove behave in a quantum manner. The Nomai hypothesized that this shard is actually a piece of the quantum moon. The shard emits the same signal as the quantum moon. So the quantum shard's existences cause other objects in the area to also behave in a quantum manner. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. This tower, located on Brittle Hollow's equator, held useful knowledge for Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. This tower held knowledge a Nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. This is the Tower of Quantum Trials that we found on Giant Steep. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. Nomai called this the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Still no autopilot. Did I miss it? Is it here? No? Yeah, I don't actually know how to autopilot, so we're just going to keep piloting ourselves. Okay, where do we want to go? The quantum moon, of course. Oh, right. There's no easy way to do that. There's no easy way to know precisely where the quantum moon is at any given point. We're going to need to use our picture camera thing. Wait, how do we just take a picture of the quantum moon? Is that it? That seems like the moon. Unfortunately, it's going to move behind the planet unless we are able to keep our image of it. Okay. Wait. Scout, don't fly away from the quantum moon. Does that count? Is that close enough? Okay, there. Like, as long as we see a picture of the moon, we should be okay, right? It should still exist. It should be there for us to land on. Hey, we did it! No, we're gonna crash, aren't we? No. Hey guys, we're on the quantum moon. Whoa, there's a Nomai shuttle. what appeared to be a Nomai spacesuit. What the? Terrifying. I'm not sure what happened there. At least we confirmed that we have the ability to land on the quantum moon. We simply need to have a picture of it and be observing that picture. I suppose we'll give that another try. Alright, so it seems fairly straightforward. Take a picture of the moon, land on the moon, use the scout to do it. We simply need to find the moon's location, which might take a little bit of work. The moon seems to like orbiting other planets, so if we keep looking around at the other planets, perhaps we'll see it? I'm not seeing it so far. Oh, there it is. Oh, great. It's next to the twins. Which also happens to be next to the sun. The sun is being eclipsed by the moon here. That's fine. Alright. So hopefully we actually made it this time. Wait, has time stopped? It seems like time is moving slower. Now that the physics isn't going to kill us by randomly throwing our ship into something in a violent manner. The gravity here is... oh, it's 0. Bunch of sand is just traveling upwards. Well, guys, we're on the quantum moon. This is exciting. We're also on the south pole of the moon. I feel like this goes without saying, but it would probably be very, very bad for us to leave the atmosphere. Because I don't think we would be able to get back to the moon. At least not without an extreme stroke of luck. I thought I saw a Nomayan spacesuit around here. Alright, sorry about that. My poor wife, she couldn't find some of the things in the kitchen. Alright, now I believe there was a Nomayan spacesuit around here. Or at least we saw one, and now I'm terrified that it was actually a quantum Nomayan spacesuit. Before the physics decided to give us a right thrashing. Okay, let's test something. Let's delete our picture of this shuttle and see if it... well, that at least confirms that the shuttle is quantum. I want to get into that shuttle, and I want to find that Nomayan spacesuit. So we will drift around a bit and see what we can locate. Okay, there seems to be some kind of tower. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That was scary. Okay, so here's the shuttle, at least. We didn't see the spacesuit. Oh well. Alright, shuttle first, spacesuit later. This would be the third of the shuttles that we've located. No! Wait a minute, this is the same shuttle that was on the quantum moon itself. Fascinating. Alright, so we don't need to actually read this, because this is just Solanum's shuttle. Oh, man. Does that mean that spacesuit we saw was Solanum? It has to be here somewhere. I could have sworn we saw a suit. Am I going crazy? Also, my eye is really itchy and I just cut up a jalapeno pepper. Of course, your eyes get itchy after you cut up jalapeno peppers. Alright. Man, did we just have to give up hope of finding this suit? He was like... Okay, I'm trying to remember. We landed on the planet, and there was like this Nomian figure, and he had an orange aura around him. But I don't see it anymore. Ow. Oh, wait. Wait, here it is. There's no orange aura around this thing. Did we knock him over? I thought it was standing up. It's not quantum. I don't understand. There's no ghost rock on this body. But there are punctures, which could be indicative that there was once ghost rock, which now has since melted away. What are their hands like? Small hands. 2 fingers, 1 thumb. Very similar to us, actually, isn't it? Strange quadra-appendaged feet. Perhaps 3 eyes, we will never know. I wish the character would stay ducked when you go to jump. Well, we at least found the suit. Let's go take a look at that tower. Wherever it is in the quantum spectrum right now. Oh, crap. Well, if our fuel level is critical, we might as well go back to the ship. Here's the tower. We'll take a picture of it to make sure it stays there. Good thing our ship hasn't become quantum. Which direction was that tower in? Here it is. Dope. Special. More Nomian writings on the wall. Oh, hang on. Alright, just syncing the mic there. I could hear the barest beginnings of an echo in my head. Alright, we have what appears to be all the planets. As well as the center of the universe, or the eye, or what have you. Let there be light? No, more writings. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. What is it going on about? Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Okay, so quantum imaging shows this picture of a tower, which kind of looks like the tower we saw in Giant's Deep. Now, here is the 6th location. Kind of seems like the tower on Brittle Hollow. Now this one, the rule of quantum entanglement, I don't know what that one is. Can we change this thing? Can we pull it? Can we move it? No. Seems to be a tower. Well, oh, wait a minute. This is a device telling you where the quantum moon is while you're on it. We are currently on the moon whilst it is nearest to the hourglass. And I bet if we landed on the moon in any of these other locations, then the moon would, or this tracker would move. Now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locations. Assuming that is the eye of the center of the universe, could we not somehow find a way to shift the quantum position of the moon to the eye of the universe? And thus, ourselves become quantum travelers. I don't actually know. Now, is there anything else to do here? The answer is, unfortunately, I think no. Or at least nothing that I'm seeing. We landed on the moon's south pole, and you can see there from the little... You see the planet on the left there, the little HUD planet thing? You can see we're circling the south hemisphere of the planet, if I'm using that word correctly. I hope I am. And we don't seem to have the ability to leave this southern hemisphere, because if we try, we will leave the moon itself and be unable to exist on it, because it will have changed its quantum state or whatever, unless we take a picture of it. But in which case, if we take a picture of it and try to go back into it, we'll just end up on the South Pole anyway. I'm really starting to think this is it. I think I'm just going in circles here, so let's just go back to the ship, I guess. Oh, we must be near the sun. Interesting. What did we find here? We found this tower. Did we miss something in the tower? It doesn't seem like it. What if we just kept this on? Would we be able to... I don't know. There just doesn't seem to be anything here. It said the ship's log updated. Let's go take a look at the ship computer. That seems wise. Oh, whoops. I was like, that's not the computer. Cool. More clues on the quantum moon. I was able to land on the surface of the quantum moon. I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. However, it says there's still more to explore here. The quantum shrine. The Nomai have a shrine that wanders about the quantum moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging is inscribed next to a mural of a tower on an island. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement is inscribed next to a mural of a quantum shard in a cave. Recall the rule of the sixth location is inscribed next to a mural of a tower hanging above a black hole. Yes, that rule of quantum entanglement, I think, is the one that we haven't discovered. And it still seems to act as if there is more information to be found from the quantum moon. But instead of wasting a bunch of time here, let's go out and find something else to explore, because like so many other puzzles in the game, oftentimes solving them involves putting together the pieces of many other locations. Why don't we try to land on the Ash Twin? It seems very drained of its sand, and it might be worth exploring. Earlier, we had primarily investigated the Ember Twin. while we pulled off out all of our Indiana Jonesian stunts. But we didn't get much of a chance to explore the Ember Twin, the Ash Twin itself. Wow, there's a whole, what looks like a landing pad here. Or something. Bonk. Oh dear. Gravity is very low here. At least that'll make exploration a little easier. We just have to make sure not to jump when we're next to the sun. Ooh, what's this? A scroll. Let's grab this and find a place to play it. Or read it. Alright, being very careful, we're not going to jump. Going to make sure the sun is long gone. No, hang on. This is a teleporter. Or a white hole, black hole receiver or something like that. Oh, man. Another dead Nomai. He's got one of those Happy Meal boxes. Ow! Oh, crap. Stupid cactus. Maybe... Oh, dear. Maybe, oh, here we go. You could probably read this here. Pi says, friends, visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twins' equator. I became lost on Ember Twin, my gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Connoy would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible, otherwise known as attached. So we see two teleporters here. Let's not get caught in the sandstorm. Oh dear, we got caught in the sandstorm. Huh. Wait, that's our ship. Crap. I'm sure we don't need it anyway. We have two locations that look like will teleport us to somewhere else if we were to have the patience to maybe stand here long enough to see where they take us. I mean, space is moving, or rather, we can see things moving. The stars are moving. Oh, please don't teleport us onto the sun. That would be bad. Maybe we'll get teleported onto that really tiny space station that was orbiting the sun. Maybe Brittle Hollow? Nope. Maybe Brittle Bramble? Nope. That's not what that's called. Dark Bramble. I don't understand. Where's this thing going to take us? Maybe it's not going to take us anywhere. Maybe it's not turned on. That other one needed turned on before it would actually work. I do just kind of want to wait here, though, to see what planets it's aligned with. Yeah, because apparently now it's just going to rotate around the sun again. Interesting. I would imagine the same would stand true for this one. Oh, crap. Let's go this way. Ah, my legs. Oh, this must be the big building with the solar panels, perhaps. Oh, I really need to give us a little bit more thrust when we land. assume those are solar panels. Oh no, we only have 3 minutes of oxygen. You think we can make the jump over to the Ember planet? Let's give it a try. We'll see if the sand will take us. Oh, come on, sand. This will at least get us back to our ship. I feel like in reality we would just get burned by the sun, like, alive right now. Our spacesuit must be made of, like, some crazy durable material. Apparently, while you're in the outpouring of sand, you take damage over time. Alright. Let us attempt that again. Oh dear. Let's not attempt that. I don't know why I didn't use the ship to land on Ash Twin. Bonk. No, hang on. That looks like a gravity cannon. Probably is a gravity cannon. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Let's see what we got here. Oh, another teleporter, probably. Can we turn this one on? What? How are we supposed to... Wait a minute. I think we can read that if we walk on the ceiling, right? Because isn't the ceiling made of that same material that you can walk on? It is! Okay. We just need to get there. Nice. Clary says, here's our first delivery. Yarrow, 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole's forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. Okay, so the Black Hole Forge must have been used to develop warp cores. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? Clary responds, I recommend you do. The White Hole station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. Clary says, I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I will return with more materials soon. Okay, so we know that the warp technology was developed around the concept of black hole and white holes, and it would appear that the way that they were able to manufacture these other portals is they used the black hole forge that they created on Brittle Hollow to create these warp cores, and the warp cores in turn were the power these teleportation portals. Unfortunately, it does look like any further exploration is going to be stifled by the unfortunate end of the world. Maybe if we're fast, we can find out what's in here. Another portal and oxygen. I wish I knew how to use these portals. Huh. Again, I would have to assume that these portals are only active if the receiver, the portal receiver on the other end has been turned on. How did we do that with the black hole, white hole thing on Brittle Hollow? We pushed a little Nomai ball around a thing, and that seemed to turn it on. You don't suppose that we need to go to the white hole station and turn on the Whitehole station, and that will turn on all of the portals, do you? That's starting to seem like how this actually works. Well, that was pretty. At any rate, that's where we're going to wrap this particular episode up. It wasn't perhaps the most exciting, but we successfully landed on the Quantum Moon, which is pretty cool. I thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one where hopefully we figure out more about how to get these darn warp pads working. Take care out there.